was a good series.
Like 3 years ago.
Bro, I just finished it. I'm sorry. I don't watch TV, man. Hey, Money Heist was a good series to me. Me and a friend, we watched that, man. It was good,
You're
man.
a friend. What's their name? Never, man.
Anyway,
that's another show.
Let's get.
I ain't gonna flex, man. What is this?
Hey, that tequila hidden, ain't it, bro? Hey, that tequila is hidden. Hey, shout out my boy Michi, man. He recommended me that on the tequila, man.
He put us on.
He definitely know how to put on
DJ
tequila.
Meach, boy.
Man, his birthday just passed, man. Happy birthday to Meach, man. That was good.
You go.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Pregame Podcast. Come on now.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Woo! We in person with it. I like this, man. Look at this setup, man. It's beautiful, man. This is beautiful. We ain't had an in-person podcast in a very long time, and I'm so excited, man. Look, man, I'm with my brothers once again, man. J Bug, man. You know, Don. And y'all know Big Quisse is here. Woo! Look at good, man. We got a lot of topics to talk about, man. You know, I come through with the good energy. But y'all ready, man? Y'all ready for these conversations, man?
Yeah, man. What y'all on, man? How y'all feeling? Man?
I'm feeling great.
Good.
I'm feeling good. Boy, I feel how I'm feeling, man.
Niggas got the heroes. You know.
I got the mini muffins. You hear me? Got the mini muffins. I'm ready. You feel me?
We're chilling, man. But
yes, sir.
for sure, man. Shout out to our fans, man. This is our 500 subscriber episode special, man. Shout out to y'all. We got 500 subscribers now. That's dope. Y'all been doing, I've been telling y'all. Y'all been pressing the like button. Y'all been subscribing. Y'all been sharing this joint. So
I don't even know 500 people, but we got them.
Hey, we gonna take it like that, man. So we gonna go ahead and get started, man, real quick. You know, just some free game, man. If you ever come to Chicago, you know what you gotta do, man. You gotta go get some Harold's, bro. Me and Don eat some Harold's, man. Go ahead and get some Harold's. If you go to Chicago and don't get no Harold's, you petty.
Yeah, you just wasted your trip, so you ain't got no Chicago food in you.
You tweet.
If you on the south side, get you some Harold.
Get you some Harold's.
If you out west, get you some Uncle Remus. We ain't gonna hate.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though.
That shit good.
Uncle Remus be busting, man.
Oh, no.
I ain't gonna lie.
On the south side, I'm rolling with Harold's. There's certain ones you gotta go to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The one in Hyde Park, fool. Don't mess with that
You
one.
gotta go to like 87 and like Sagamon or something like that.
You gotta go on 14th in Michigan,
Yeah.
You gotta go to the one that
12th in Wabash,
that Kanye was at.
On downtown.
103rd in Halsted.
Yeah.
You gotta go downtown to that one downtown. You said Wabash.
Downtown.
It's another one I'm forgetting, but yeah, down south, Harold's. If you out west, hit up Uncle Remus, man. Show love on both, all over the town.
I ain't gonna lie, that's Uncle Remus down here on the south side on 87, bro. Lamar done bought that a couple of times at work, bro. That shit be hitting, bro.
This one on 47 too.
On 47?
By that
That's
sub.
probably the one if you want to.
It's a sub. It's a Burger King over there too. I ain't know.
Yeah, it's a Burger King over there too, folks. Yeah, that's what I meant on 47, bro. I'm talking about 87, 47. That shit.
Excuse me for eating, you know, I'm hungry.
Good to see him.
But speaking of food, though.
No, he rocking by the bottle over there. I'm thinking he finna.
Oh yeah,
we gotta bless the bottle, man. We got the
Got a little
tequila.
tequila going on.
Another free game, man. You get you a bottle, bless that joint,
Man,
man.
we gotta bless it, man. Everybody bless their bottle.
We ain't pouring out nothing for the dead homies.
Yeah, man.
They in our heart.
They in our heart,
For sure, man. You know, as Keith's pouring up, man, we talking about food, man. Speaking of food,
For your own troubles, my man.
my boy, man. But in February, man, you know, it's a special gathering of, you know, sports, politicking. You know, sometimes people go to these gatherings and they don't even watch the game. I'm talking about the Super Bowl, man. Super Bowl is gonna be litty. Halftime show with K.M, Dr. Dre,
Mary J. Blige.
Mary J.
Mary
Blige,
J. Blige gonna be there.
and Snoop Dogg, man. It's gonna be litty, man. But before we get to the Super Bowl, man, this past week we had some wild ass situations happening with your boy
Ah!
and our other boy that's down at ATL. Don, man, what's up, man? What happened, bro?
Hey,
What's
shout
up?
out Chuck, man. Shout out Chuck on this one, man.
Shout out
It
Chuck.
hurt my heart, man. You know, I was happy to see Rodgers not make it, you know, as usual. But Brady not going to at least that, it hurt, man. And they almost, for a short second, man, had me thinking that, hey, Brady is about to do it again. But they shut that down, man. They played the clock and got my boy up out of there, man. Got a field goal. Bam. So, yeah. So, got some new blood going to the Super Bowl this year.
Well, they got one more week. You know, the Los Angeles Rams, man. Shout out the Los Angeles Rams. They, like we said, they just beat arguably it's really no argument. I feel like if you arguing, you know, you just trying to get, I don't know. You shouldn't be arguing is that Tom Brady is the GOAT of football. But
Yeah, for sure.
the Los Angeles Rams, they got the GOAT out, man, and Matthew Stafford, they almost choked. We was watching the game, man. It was about like 4 fumbles. They was up by like 20. Then they was just doing stupid shit, man. A couple of fumbles, and then, you know, Tom gonna do what he do. You know, Don thought they had a breath of life, man, in halftime, man. But
I will say this. Had the Bucks been up like the Rams were, they wouldn't even came back. They wouldn't even been close. It just would have been like a blowout.
yeah, it would have been gone.
But the Rams came out. The offense was clicking. They came out getting straight to it.
Yeah.
And that second half, man, going to that tunnel like that, it did something to Brady. He ain't like that, man. And like Mike said, a few fumbles, and we was back in the game.
Yeah. You can't never give a GOAT.
I was jolly, like, okay.
You can't get no GOAT, no breathing room, man.
Oh, I thought he was going to turn over. His lip started bleeding.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
One of our homies in the chat said, man, they made Tom Brady lip bleed, man. It's over with.
Yeah,
Folks finna go Mike. Y'all done made the man lip bleed. It's over with.
We can't forget about the probably one of the greatest games in playoff NFL playoff history, man. The Chiefs, the Chiefs and the Bills.
Chiefs and the Bills, man. Yeah.
My boy, this man might be the greatest quarterback, man, coming out in the NFL. The man hit so many good passes. I see why they gave it with a $500 million contract, 10 years, 14 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that man.
What you talking about? You gotta say his name, man. What you talking about?
Patrick Mahomes. So you already
Patty
know.
Holmes, man.
I don't know about the GOAT. You get.
Yeah, I was just gonna
he
say
already
the GOAT
got-
cool
he
can't
gonna
be
be the
that.
GOAT in the making, bro. He already got a ring at what, 22? He's 22.
It don't make you a GOAT.
Yeah, man. I don't. Yeah.
Hold on. So
Derrick
He got-
Rose got MVP at 22.
that ain't no
He's not the
ring
GOAT.
though. That ain't no ring though. A ring is like you solidified. Like I am a champion. I ain't gonna discredit Derrick Rose. That is cold though. Like MVP at what 20, like 21, 22.
I mean,
But a championship ring at 22, that's next level. Like ain't nobody really doing that no time soon. Like to come into the league, get your championship ring, they hit you with a $500 million contract, and then you the last 13 seconds of the game, thinking it's over with. The man's hit the right passes. They got the field goal, the kick. That kicker was on.
Yeah, he looked nervous,
it
bro.
was a goal, right? Redeemed himself. That was
Yeah.
our old kicker for the Bears.
Yeah, folks looked
That man had all the pressure.
Just know, if he would have missed that kick, they was gonna kill him.
Man, he looked nervous though,
He was
bro.
looking five, bro.
And the
was
NFL
gonna
be
kill
NFL so
But-
funny, bro, because they'll do close-ups of these kickers doing warm-ups. I'm like, oh, this nigga really
Right,
nice, bro.
Hey, bro, what was that dude we seen? He was in there with the helmet on. He said,
Josh Allen, that's what we want to talk about too, man. Josh Allen, man, He performed too. It was a shootout, man. Probably one of the greatest, playoff games between two QBs, man. It's up there,
Yeah, they exchanged 17 points was exchanged in under a minute.
Yeah, it was a QB
That's
battle.
history.
It was just a QB battle.
Yeah.
And so, going to OT, we was talking about it, because we was watching it, bro. We was saying, in the NFL, OT rules are different. It's either whoever get the first point wins.
If you get the first touchdown,
Yeah.
you win.
Yeah,
If
whoever.
you kick a field goal, then the other team gets a chance to
Yeah.
It's
score.
still keep going.
Yeah.
They get a chance to score.
Oh,
Yup.
But first touchdown wins in memory service.
see, that's so much pressure. In the NBA, it's less pressure, bro. You got 7 games in the playoffs, man. You got 7 chances to get it right.
Yeah.
But in the NFL, you one and done.
Well, even Josh Allen, he was like, man, if we had first ball, it would have been the same result. And honestly, you can't argue that because Josh Allen is one hell of a QB, bro. I forgot who picked him. I think it was Jared in our fantasy game, fantasy tournament. Fool was he was dotting. He was killing, bro. Like 25, 30s. Like this man is just like crazy, bro. So that was a great game, man, to watch. Besides that, let's go on to the next game, man. A-Rod, man. What's up with A-Rod? What happened with A-Rod?
He's pissed.
Both of them retired.
He's pissed. They have their number, man. They have their number, man.
Time for the retire too, folks.
I think Fool gonna start washing up. He gonna start washing up and using deodorant regularly. Yeah, that whooping he got.
Folks ain't that clean, folks.
Brady ain't go out like that. Brady went out swinging.
He went out fighting.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I seen this meme. It's like it said one of our homies put in the chat again. It's like every year A-Rod fools us and thinking that he got a chance at the Super Bowl. I really don't watch much football, man, but they do it like every time I'm just skimming through the playoffs and things like that. It's like, man, A-Rod is like, he got one ring, but it's like lately it's been like, no, bro, you do good in the regular season, then your team somehow make you look like a fool, man. So,
They just got outplayed, man. They got outplayed.
Yeah, so.
Now, we need to shed some light on my man, Odell Beckham, folks.
Odell.
Yeah, I know which guys should be pissed off right now, man.
Who?
The Browns.
Yeah.
How they played my man, he ain't had.
Shout out Doug. See
No
Doug
touchdown,
man.
my
Guys,
guy.
man. Shout him out.
I think the Rams did a good job, like right at the trade deadline. They got Von Miller. They got who is it?
They got Von Miller. They got
Darnold.
Yeah, I forgot his last name.
Darnold is his last name. It's Aaron Donald.
Yeah, Aaron Donald. Yeah.
And they picked up and I might be wrong. I know they picked up OBJ.
Mm-hmm.
I think Von Miller is the last addition to the team.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford, the QB, running the whole show.
And there was some excellent pickups for them, man. They drastically changed and were, imperative to them going to this next round in this chase for the bowl.
Yeah, I think OBJ, just like you said, Quisse, he was able just to turn around his narrative.
Yeah.
Because he had an injury, with the Giants, and went to the Browns, got injured again, torn ACL, had to work back. Then he's playing with Baker, he's playing with Cam Baker, and it's like, bro, this nigga washed up. He ain't what he used to be.
Like you can see him on Instagram posting all these returns,
Yep.
return videos. He coming back. They like, man, you been coming back for like 2-3 years now.
Yup.
And then now you just gotta wait. It's just a process.
You're talking about Mayfield?
Odell, and then recently, videos are showing up. It's like, man, this man Baker is really not really passing his nigga the ball. So then he goes to the Rams and he's showing out.
Yeah, so it kind of made up for him. Like, man,
Mm-hmm.
like those situations like Terrell Owens used to be in back in the day. Like, I ain't getting the ball. You know what I'm saying? And you see, he go to the Rams, fool getting the ball. So it's
Doing
like,
his thing, man. He said, "Look, y'all niggas tweaking. It wasn't me."
wasn't me. So, you know, the GM, the owners, they pissed off right now.
Yeah, they salty about that, man. The only thing I got a problem with Odell about, man, is his contract. I don't know about y'all heard this, but
Yeah, he getting screwed with that Bitcoin crap.
yeah, man, he getting paid in all Bitcoin, bro.
And it went down. It
It
dropped.
went
They can do
down.
that?
It went
Yeah,
down.
that's what
Yeah,
it
that's a
take.
new thing
That's
now.
what it
That's a new thing now.
They gonna stop
Not all his money, but a significant amount of his money is Bitcoin. And it already dropped from like 750,000 to like 500 something.
Yeah, so it's
But it's good though, cause that's
Not
I mean,
good. unless
because
it goes
look
back
though,
up.
cause like when it go back up,
If it goes back up.
that's gonna go back.
It may be another digital financial currency that
what they talking about, NFTs.
NFTs, bro. They already know, folks. You just gotta give things a chance. Like nothing new that when it first starts not gonna take off. Everything you just gotta give it. You feel me? NFTs is new, so you gotta give that some time. It's gonna build up, and once that joint take off and getting running, everybody gonna start buying NFTs, just like everybody gonna start buying stocks and bitcoins and
I don't know, man.
I
They
think
said
that
this
dollar,
about the internet.
that
the dollar
NFT
gonna
is-
always be the same, man.
No. I mean,
The
Matrix showed us that.
the virtual currency is
Digital
starting to become.
currency is gonna be there. It's gonna
Virtual currency is going to be more powerful than the regular physical dollar. And you
Where
know
you gonna
that.
spend it at?
That's why
Now,
everybody.
you talking about gold? That's different.
It's almost the same thing, though. It's like,
Nah, gold is jewelry.
I mean, like, man.
The
we
value of gold will never change.
What's going
The
happen?
value of diamonds will never change.
What's going to happen if the whole system go down?
If they just wipe money out of circulation right now, it's gonna be useless.
Right. So now we'll be in church.
They burn millions and billions of dollars every day.
Instead of us using money, we'll trade. We'll trade to get things. We'll trade. I'm gonna trade you this gold. I'm gonna trade you these diamonds. I'll trade you my laptop for your
Go back to
laptop.
bartering.
I'll trade you my laptop for this. You feel? That's how things. If I give you like 3 pair of shoes, would you go clean my car for me or something like that? That's how it was back in the day before the dollar was invented. You feel me? So that's why I say digital currency is gonna take off. They say the same thing about the internet, bro. They said the internet was not gonna last long.
That's different, though.
The same thing about Bitcoin.
You know how money been
Bitcoin
here
taking
for a
off.
minute, bro.
Bitcoin been taking off though. Before this month, Bitcoin was taking off. Everybody was trying to get into Bitcoin.
That's the problem, though. Everybody trying to get on to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. They even got this metaverse shit going on.
Not the metaverse.
Niggas literally, we saw what you showed me a video of. Niggas throwing down dollars in the toilet talking about it's the metaverse
He
now.
said it's the metaverse.
I was
man.
like, y'all
It's
niggas
the metaverse.
tweaking, bro. How you gonna eat?
Physical money. Yeah, you gotta eat.
I don't know, man. That's another
That's
topic.
That's another episode,
Yeah,
y'all. That's
'cause-
another episode that we gonna get into.
That could get real deep.
Yeah, that can get deep. How y'all feel about Antonio Brown?
That man living his life.
Where y'all think he going?
I mean,
He only 33. He still got time.
what folks say though? He said he want to play with Lamar.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Lamar put the demon emoji up, man. He's like, I'm with it, shit, And that nigga been Antonio Brown. He been living like a rock star rapper. This nigga with Kanye, Madonna, Mayweather. I'm like, bro, you left the team and now you bigger than what you was.
Palace.
It's like,
you got
Pit. Palace, not the pit.
I'm not from the palace, nigga. I'm from the pit.
I'm not from the pit of the palace. Something like that, folks. That's all.
I'm from the pit, not the palace. No coop, no knowledge with that.
I'll say he's standing on what he believe in. You feel me? Like if you feel like this team wasn't supporting him in his injuries and stuff like that, and like if you really gotta leave this team, you gotta force yourself to leave. Like think about like working at a job. You feel me? If the job is not valuing who you are, you feel me? You gonna want to leave. You feel me? That's what people do on the regular. So he just got more attention and more money on his head. Like I'm pretty sure he was good. When he walked away,
Right.
like he ain't walking away. People saying, "Oh, he missed out on $1 million." You never know what he got in his bank account. You never know what type of investments he got. You feel me? Like sometimes that $1 million really ain't nothing to somebody like Antonio Brown.
He's straight.
He's straight.
He's straight.
That $1 million, he probably got 10. He probably sitting on 10.
Yeah.
So that $1 million ain't gonna hurt him too bad.
And you never like $1 million is already a bunch of money.
Right. It's a
It's
hey.
like-
Fuck, give me $1 million straight for quite some time. You feel me?
on phone now. It's like
Quite some time.
sports make it, sports and celebrities make, 1 million look like it's not really a lot. Like you said, nothing. We see niggas, they getting like what? You go to NBA, they max contract probably like 200 mil.
Exactly.
They talking about Harden, who we finna get into in a little bit. Talking about can be the first $60 million man a year.
Tough.
So it's like
You see they find him then every day because he ain't playing. He getting fined. What they say he lost almost 10 million.
yeah, 10 million.
Yeah, he lost about 10 million.
Mhm.
So and he still ain't trying to play.
Right.
So if you can lose 10 million, I mean that 1 million ain't nothing to nobody in the celebrity world.
So
man,
folks,
kudos to them.
like you said, folks, Antonio Brown, he's straight, man. He getting his narrative out. I don't know if another team gonna pick him up. Lamar might try his best to play with him as we see, but we'll see, man. You got any thoughts about Antonio Brown, Don?
I don't really know, man.
No, he put the meme out. Y'all lost, man. When y'all lost, man. For Brady.
I think he hurt.
Yeah.
Of course, it's some psychological stuff going on, but I think he hurt. But I think he also is using it to his ability, to his benefit. Like with social media and his relationships with people, he's still making himself relevant. So.
This tequila got me groovy as hell. I ain't gonna hold you.
Groovy.
I feel groovy, but I feel like I can take on the world for one-on-one.
Okay.
He said one-on-one. He said, Tay, I'm ready for you.
Oh yeah. Hey, shout out my man Tay, man. Still need that one-on-one to break even, man. We need that. Coming soon.
Free game right here, man.
Free game, man.
The bread is used to make a sandwich, man. If you break that wing up, man, fold it in that drum.
Oh, that's the old school way.
You finna go in there and show him, folks?
Chicken sandwich, folks.
You got your sauce on there. Might fake pour you some more wop, you know what I'm saying? That's how you get full, man. You drinking that liquor, you gotta feed it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cooking right after
Got
this.
your water, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody fool you. You need this. This your best friend.
You a wild ass nigga if you eat on an empty stomach. I mean,
You
if you drink on
dangerous if you drinking on an empty stomach, man.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. I was at the club with some people. I was like, damn, did y'all eat? They like, hell no, shit. We just finna get us a couple shots. I'm like, you tripping, bro? You finna pass out.
For the motherfuckers finna dance and drink
You
all
learn.
that shit away.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah, because a few birthdays ago,
I was Liddy.
you was like a fish in the swim tank. You that well.
I was in that joint. I was
He
surviving
up
off.
north too.
I was surviving off 2 chicken wings and 3 shots of tequila. Sweet. Yeah, man, this is good though. I'm gonna cook right after this, man. I need to cook. I wanted some hares, but I'm like, nah. I'm tired. I had chicken 2 days ago. I'm gonna get chicken a break. I gotta give it a break, folks.
I can't get tired of chicken.
You can't get tired of chicken,
You can
folks?
call me a chicken connoisseur.
I'll be having to switch it up. See, I'll get some chicken and I'm gonna have to get like some salmon,
All I eat, that's all I eat is chicken.
turkey.
Have you fried the salmon yet?
Nah, I never had fried salmon. I ain't know you can fry it. I ain't never seen nobody fry salmon. I'm dead ass. I ain't never seen nobody fry some salmon before. I'm still learning. I just started cooking 2 months ago, y'all. 2-3 months ago.
Put some cornmeal on some salmon. I mean, not some salmon, but flour on there.
I can fry. I can fry some catfish though.
Mix it both.
I made some catfish tenders like last week.
Yeah,
I can fry some catfish. Boneless catfish chicken tenders. Well, not chicken tenders. Catfish tenders. I made those. What else I can make? Shrimp, of course. Shrimp is easy. That's not hard. You can't make shrimp. You shouldn't even be cooking.
yeah,
That's easy. Bro.
you down there just put that shit on the pan and you straight.
Season that joint,
You
flip
got
it.
to bread it? You breading it?
That's
Depends on what you doing. Yeah, it depends
Right.
on what you doing.
Oh,
man.
y'all just talking about some scampi type stuff?
Yeah,
Like if
scampi.
you're using it for like some Alfredo or
I
something.
put flour on mine if I want some, fish and chips, type shit,
We learn.
Yeah,
We learn. You cook? You get out on the cooking side?
Look at that.
What's your go-to thing to cook?
What's your go-to?
It don't really matter. If I say go to, I would say something simple like tacos. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
Tacos be
simplest
busting.
thing ever. You can't really go wrong with that.
Tacos, man. I seen somebody make some good ass tacos on TikTok, like some steak tacos. I don't even eat red meat like that, but I'll eat that shit. That shit looked good. Had like the dipping sauce when you put in.
Oh, you talking about the burrito?
Yeah, that joint looked good.
You ain't never had those burrito tacos?
Nah, I have. Yeah.
Busting. If y'all ain't have burrito tacos, man, get y'all some burrito tacos, man. They them joints with the motor oil. Get the motor oil before you dip it in that joint. You go to peace.
Mortal.
And sauce is something with a C or something like that. But I mean, that's the joy of living in Chicago. We got so many different food options.
Yes, sir.
From some Greek food to
And that's
Mexican
see,
food.
that's the tough part. When I go visit other states and other cities, but they food do not be hitting like that, bro.
Hell no.
Like
The thing for me, what I do
It's
is,
their specialty though. You gotta go to their specialty.
or really like, when I go somewhere like, of course I be following all type of different pages and stuff like that. Like, oh, I go here, I hit up here.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta hit up the locals.
Yeah, you always.
Tell them
say
you don't want their touristy stuff.
yeah.
You want the real deal. Like,
Mhm.
where do you go?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? For your meal. I don't want none of this stuff on the strip, none of that. I want to go,
Yeah, we
with
was
everybody in the
we was
hood.
in LA. I had
Of
asked.
course, I ain't gonna get hurt, but
Yeah, when I was
They gonna tell you what's up.
when we was in LA, we had asked this random dude like, where you get some chicken from? He pointed us down the street to Dave's Hot Chicken.
Oh my god.
Dave's Hot
Hey.
Chicken. You had Dave's?
If y'all
Man,
ever,
look,
so
blow Chick-fil-A out the water.
if y'all ever go to Los Angeles, bro, go to Dave's Hot Chicken.
Dave's Hot Chicken.
It's right down the street from the Star Walk, and it's right across the street from Chick-fil-A.
Right across- That's
they,
the crazy part.
And they giving them money, bro.
Like, no,
They in that joint, lying down there around the corner, bro.
Like, they
that's
blowing,
where I was when
they blowing Chick-fil-A out the water.
they got a Benny Hanna truck in LA, right up,
Mm-hmm.
basically right down the street from the strip. Pulled up. Fire.
A Benny Hanna truck? Oh,
Benny
That
Hanna
sound.
And how I got it is just following one of these local Chicago rappers. I ain't gonna say local, a rapper from Chicago, following his pages. Fool made a song about the Benny Hanna truck. I hit that
He
joint
said
up
he
in
made a
LA.
song.
He did. It's busting.
Folks out and make a
Bustin'.
song, man. That's
It's
what's up,
busting. It's
though.
busting. It's really busting.
But yeah, man, it's the free game pod, man. You know, it's good. It's the talk. You know, that's where we from. We from Chicago. We done been around, you know, we done had our fair share of trips around the states. You know, man. But yeah, man, let's keep this ball rolling, man. Let's.
I don't think it's a state I ain't been to yet.
Man, oh, damn.
No, I'm capping.
That's Young Hov. That's Hov, man.
I ain't been to Alaska, so I'm capping.
You been to Hawaii?
Yeah, I went there for
Yeah, you went
Yeah,
to Hawaii.
yeah. I heard Hawaii busting, man. I want to go out the country, though.
No
I
fun.
want to see what
I
that's
know,
like.
man. That's what I've been telling my wife. I went out the country one time, unfortunately.
Mm.
And that's
Unfortunately,
always that.
what happened?
Because I haven't been back since. Like,
Oh,
I had a passport all this time and I ain't used it. I told them, we getting stamps on that joint. But I went out the country, like,
Where you go?
I went to Guatemala.
Okay, that's
Oh,
decent,
damn.
though. That's
Yeah,
decent.
yeah.
For your first time out the country?
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to go to an island, man. That's where I want to go.
I think I want to go to, like, Tulum or something like that.
I want to go.
Get it in, you
I
know?
want to go to Italy, man.
I want to go to Fiji, folks. Just seeing it. This is so beautiful out there. I heard based
You
on.
want to go because of this.
You feel? Yeah. Swimming in some. Imagine swimming in some Fiji water, bro.
Funny as
You
hell.
fucking her. I feel like you floating.
Well, let's get this train going on, man. Let's go ahead and go to the NBA, man. You know, basketball. We talk our fair share of football. We try to get, you know, acclimated with football, NFL, but our real specialty among us three is NBA. We know that we love
Kicks.
basketball and kicks.
Shoes,
You know,
music,
right?
Music.
hmm
You know, I like to talk relationship stuff too.
trending
Mental-
topics.
Yeah.
Mental health.
Yeah.
Get out.
But let's go ahead and go to the NBA, man. You know, it's one young man on my team, man. You know, Nets, man. You know, my boy KD. Is one guy that's not happy, bro. James Harden. He's recently come out. It's been reports coming out saying that, you know, he's not happy. He's really upset about Kyrie's situation. You know, him being a part-time player. You know, him testing free agency, which he admitted to. He said he will be testing free agency this summer because it'll be his first time testing it. it's just a whole bunch of things regarding Harden and the Nets, and he's not happy. They even talked about his living situation. They said he really doesn't like living in Brooklyn, New York. It's crazy, man. Well, you know, Harden, he's already had his struggles in the beginning of the year. You know, we already know the Kyrie just, you know, him being tweaking, you know, well, you can say tweaking or not, but him staying on what he believes in. And now he's voicing that he's unhappy. What do you guys think about, you know, the whole Harden? Is it should the Nets be worried, or is it really just like brush that under the rug?
Being honest, you know, you can't really blame him. You know, you signed up with this team, you know, partnering up with KD, Kyrie, and first, coming off an injury, and then changing your go-getter, which was, you know, the fake flop to the free throw line, puts a lot of pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? If you signed up, it's like if me, you, and Quisse, we signed up to this podcast. One of us, you know, ends up to take another route. That put more pressure on the other two members to show up and perform. And I mean, day in and day out, it take a toll on you. You know what I'm saying? The sad reality is that for the most part in Houston, he did it by himself.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I mean, it has to be more than that.
I mean, I think that's the problem. I think it's him, you know, being in a situation like Houston, Wells is mostly him. And, you know, he had his CP3s, he had his Westbrooks.
He had his Clint.
He had his Clint. He had his Dwight.
But that was
Howard.
like down the line, though.
I mean, but, you know, what I'm saying is those guys wasn't really perform. I mean, the only one I can really say he's had a superstar beside him that really did his thing is CP3 and Russ. Russ had one of his best seasons on the Rockets.
Melo wasn't in the Rockets, right?
Melo was there for a short stint, but that's what happened with Melo. They cut him off. Right. No other team wanted to get Melo. But see, that's just saying, like, James Harden damn near been doing a lot of this shit by himself, essentially.
Yeah. He doing it back again.
Since he left OKC?
He's getting after the Nets. So, I mean, but see, that's the thing, like, the reason why James Harden is even in business is to get a ring. So he just want one. You know, Kyrie got his one, KD got his two, James Harden got 0. You feel me? And he partnered with them. He said, I'll sacrifice a pay cut. I'll sacrifice living in a comfortable place where I know I'll thrive at. I'll live in Brooklyn for a year or two if I can get this ring. It's just sacrifices. He trying to make sacrifices. He like, I'll let Kyrie run the point and let him do majority of the work. You feel me? And I can just lag off and shoot when I need to shoot. And I let KD shoot when he needs to shoot. Like that's his goal. So like his goal is to not be the go-to man for the rest of the season. They still like 40 more games.
Yeah, not even that.
It's so many. You got to count playoffs. Yeah. So it's so many games he got coming up. Like the man's is working. He tired of being like, I gotta carry this team yet again. He already carried the Rockets. Now I gotta carry the Nets. I gotta carry the Nets. Like he don't want to be the person to carry that. He just want to be the person like, okay, when you pass the ball, you need me to shoot, I'll shoot. You tired of scoring, I can score. You can't score, I'll score. You feel me? He don't want to be the leader. He wants to be the assistant to the leader. But the leader is Kyrie.
Well, we know he's not the leader. KD's the leader, obviously.
But ain't no leader because KD injured, Kyrie part-time. Yeah. So James is the leader. And he tired of being that. He just wants to have somebody he can depend on so he can get these rings. The man wants these rings. So you can't really be too mad at him for like having to test free agency, having to like be mad at his teammates and stuff like that. He's there for just to get his ring. Once he get his ring, he pretty much cool. He don't even care about nothing else no more. He don't care about where he go. He don't care if he's on the Hornets, the Celtics. He just wants that one ring to solidify him.
And just to hit on that, you're right, because KD got his ring, Kyrie got his ring.
Right.
James, he as great as he is, he doesn't have a ring.
That ring.
And you know,
Kyrie only got one ring.
Yeah, Kyrie only got
2016 with the Cavs.
Yeah, Kyrie only got one ring, man. And it's just like the biggest thing I would say is you got when last year when folks was mad at the Rockets, you know, he was like, I'm unhappy. I ain't winning a chip here. I want to leave. You have KD and Kyrie telling you, come over here, bro. We winning when you come over here. It's said and done when you come over here.
Yeah.
And a bunch of us know when the Nets big three are on the floor, ain't nobody damn near not gonna beat them.
They pretty much is a very unguardable team.
We seen that with the Bucks. Like they was down there just beating them with just Kyrie and KD. Then you add Harden to that joint.
Damn, not James Harden shooting threes.
That's OD,
fuck.
bro. That's OD. And so now it's like, you know, y'all done told me to come over here. This nigga part time.
Okay, we got a part-time hooper and somebody injured.
Y'all told me come over here. KD injured. Y'all told me come over here. Now I gotta, you know, push the team on. And then, you know, there's also been some stuff with Steve Nash. He's like, this nigga don't got a set crunch time group. You know, Steve goes off the hot hand and puts in whoever's hot at the moment in the crunch time. He don't have a set crunch time group. So it's like all these things with James, it's just like, bro, he upset. I mean, it's understandable. My biggest thing is folks gotta chill during the season, man. Don't put all these accusations out. Maybe it's, you know, it's him, you know, trying to get everybody to be like, the Mets organization to be like, hey man, I ain't happy over here, so y'all niggas better be on y'all P's and Q's. Y'all better make this shit right. Cause if we don't get our shit done this season, I'm gone. Maybe he doing that, but it's like, bro, y'all the third in the East. Y'all like a half a game behind first.
Cavs above them now.
It's like they still like a half or a game.
I heard him say earlier, as good as the Cavs playing, LeBron might go back.
Which we gonna probably get into after this. But it's like, bro, chill out, man. Y'all don't suck. It's like y'all been playing. You haven't been playing that good, and it's just been you and KD, and y'all was in first.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, just chill out, man. Wait till some shit develop. You know, Kyrie still might play. I think he still might get vaccinated, or the Nets is gonna go ahead and pay them fines for him to play. He just gotta chill out, man.
Roll that tequila over there, man. I need some.
Folks,
roll that tequila over there. Hey, look.
Tequila.
If you kicked it with me before, shout out to all of our friends and family out there that's watching and supporting this podcast right now. If you kicked it with me, you know I'm gonna drink. You feel me? I'm gonna drink. I promote drinking. I'm gonna drink. Yeah. Far in the East, I say, you know, right now the Heat is number one. Surprisingly, Heat is
He's
number
a pretty
one.
good team though.
Heat number one. They got one game over the Bulls.
They got Tucker over there, right?
Mm-hmm. So Heat number one. So
Just
Heat,
got one with Giannis now, right?
yeah. So we got Bulls number two. And that's also surprising. Cavs number three, also surprisingly. It's because like these teams was most likely, you know, counted out to be top seed. Like nobody really had the Bulls number one, number two seed.
Not at all.
Starting in the NBA, they're like, come on, Zoe, Caruso, DeRozan. You feel me? Like, how they gonna get number one seed? These men, it's all about chemistry. Sometimes it's not even about having a whole bunch of stars, and that's what NBA need to go back to. It's not about the stars. It's about who want it just as bad as you. You feel me? And that's what the Bulls and the Cavs got and the Heat got. They ain't got a whole lot of stars. They got people who want it just as bad as they leading score.
But I don't think it's gonna go back to that.
It probably not, because everybody's built on super teams because of LeBron, and they built on shooting threes because of Steph.
I ain't gonna say the super teams are because of LeBron. I'd say,
man, look, he started it.
The thing about LeBron,
who started it?
That old team, Karl Malone, Gary Payton, and all them.
The thing about, I think LeBron started the loyalty, you know, not having as much loyalty for these teams as, you know, superstars used to have. You know, they used to always have that loyalty. Mike, you know, they wanted to play against the best. Yeah. You know, Bron was like, man, this organization ain't doing what they supposed to do. I'm gone. D-Wade just called me down from South Beach. I'm gonna go kick it with him and Chris Bosh, and we gonna get some rings.
But he did come back to Cleveland though and win him a ring.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. That's his hometown. That's indebted to him. But organizations, it's like no, bro. Like I ain't about to be loyal to a nigga who ain't trying to make sure he got my best interest. Bronny put in like what 10, 11 years in the 9 or 10 years with the Cavs, and still doesn't have a ring to show that. You know how many accolades he had when he was on the Cavs? He took them to the finals his 4th year.
Yeah.
His 4th, 5th year. And you seen that team?
Did
you see that team?
Yeah, that team was trash.
That team was.
They had nobody. They ain't had nobody.
So it's
But
like
you can say the same thing about so you think about the same thing. You say the same thing about Kobe though. It was plenty of times when Kobe ain't had nobody.
Kobe wanted to leave too. That's what it's like.
He wanted to.
It was that loyalty.
But like it said,
it's
embedded
the loyalty.
in him. Like you said, it's embedded in him. It's like this a team that's like I got my first ring here. Shit, I got my second ring here. Like I don't want this is why I want to build my legacy. You feel me? And a legacy means a lot. But see, if you got your legacy everywhere. Like LeBron got his legacy everywhere. He got his legacy with the Cavs, with the Heat, with LA. So his legacy is spread out. You feel me? But when it comes to like having that one team, like I built my legacy with one team, it just means more. You feel me? Like Kobe building his legacy with the Lakers. Every time people see that purple and yellow, they think of Kobe.
But I don't think it's gonna be like that no more, bro.
Oh no, of course not.
I think Steph probably gonna be the last person to really, maybe Luka or something. He might leave, but like
maybe Dame too. Maybe
he ain't win a chip though. He ain't win a chip, so it's like. Yeah. Steph probably, your boy, he probably gonna be the only one, last one, him and Clay and Draymond, to be the last ones to be like, I done did this with one team, nigga.
Well, I mean, you gotta factor in that, okay, LeBron was a lot younger, kind of frustrated, just like, all right, screw it, I want the ring, but for maybe the last 4 or 5 years, we was the team to beat.
Yeah.
So like, why fix something that's not broke? Like, I feel like Golden State is like that old pop team was like we was playing good basketball.
Spurs, yeah. That's why.
And we getting it in. I think Steve Kerr was easily kind of placed into that situation from their previous coach Mark, and he just looked up on a great group of players, and he took what he learned from sitting behind Pop and kind of implemented it into the Golden State Warriors. So now, like, we know the Splash Brothers, we know Clay, we know Steph, but now it's a splash damn team. Like everybody's swacking. We got Balenciaga, Belisa, whatever his name is, Poole, Damian Lee, GP3, like
Otto Porter.
Everybody will step up and smack something. So like it's no need for us to switch anything up or change. Like, and then also, I feel like when players come play for Golden State, like, they end up being better players. Like JaVale McGee is flourishing where he's at. But he started off with him coming to Golden State, knock the cap off. You ain't making Shaq in the fool.
Even KD.
You getting buckets.
Even KD.
That's a good organization.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good organization. They gonna make sure they get the pieces around their superstars.
And it's not even.
But that comes back to like
not even just
recruiting.
It's just the people.
You know what I'm saying? I was watching something earlier that was like, okay, the number one player. Like, if your number one player doesn't produce, then it's really, 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 really frowned upon.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's a number 2 draft curse where the number 2 draft curse are horrible. Like, having a number 2 is not even in the league no more. Like, they that trash. Like, they end up, because they didn't really do their due diligence to see, like, the pros and cons of those players, and they didn't have that pressure. But it's just like, they like all the number 2 players, it's like, maybe I want to say 96 or something like that. Just like I bust. Sam Bowies. Just like straight bust.
I'm gonna let me shout out, my favorite number 2 player, John Morant, pick number 2s. Ain't no bust. My man's putting the Grizzlies back on the map. So shout out John Morant, man. Just to piggyback on top of that, number 2s is tough.
You better not mess with one of them Kardashians.
Nah, he good, man. Wherever he
mess
is
with young boy chick, right?
John?
Yeah, Janelle.
I don't know
I
that.
never heard about that.
He is.
I hope not, man.
Yeah, he been at Halloween parties with her there.
You lying.
Look,
not. Google it.
Oh no,
You know
man.
how to check that. That's crazy,
Bro,
man.
y'all serious?
Yeah, I hope not. Look, man.
Shorty got that package too. You better watch out.
I
She got herpes. She got herpes.
don't know. I don't know what nobody got, but I heard.
She got that hurt.
This is just the internet, though. The internet is a make-believe world, man. Some stuff is real, some stuff is fake. So you just gotta be careful.
That's a real thing. Like him and his girl Janea and NBA got herpes, bro.
Yeah, Janelle, that's which car girl? That's young boy baby mama.
He with job. Going to the home, yeah.
Welcome to free game, man. Where everything is possible, man. Welcome to free game, man.
Hold on.
This man went to the old video.
He said, "I need you to see this."
But just to go back, man, Ja's having an amazing year, man. Folks hooping, man. We can go to our next topic. Let's talk about the NBA All-Star Game starters, man. We got our team captains, from the West, Team LeBron.
It's like what they 5th year.
Yeah,
Doing it?
it's LeBron.
LeBron
These captains, and then from the East is KD. So it's like I wish these guys was playing, man. Oh wow, I don't know though, man. We gotta do some research.
I watched the video.
You for real?
It was at a Halloween party. He was right behind her.
That don't mean nothing though.
Looking like a dude off Euphoria. I've been watching Euphoria.
Yeah,
Of course you have.
Alright, look.
That's my joint though, man. Zendaya been doing it, but it's like.
Drake produced that joint?
Mm-hmm.
He did a good job, man.
Yeah.
I need to get into TV then, for I do not watch TV at all.
Euphoria cold, bro.
You don't watch Ozarks?
No, I don't watch TV.
What planet are you from?
Bro, I'm just living, bro.
During the pandemic, everybody was forced to binge watch some type of show.
I did. I binge watch Money Heist. You ever watch? Money Heist is a good show. That's a good show. That was a good series.
Like 3 years ago.
Bro, I just finished it. I'm sorry. I don't watch TV, man. Hey, Money Heist was a good series to me. Me and a friend, we watched that, man. It was good, man.
Friend, what's their name? Never, man.
Anyway,
that's another show.
Let's get.
I ain't gonna flex, man. What is this?
Hey, that tequila hidden, ain't it, bro? Hey, that tequila is hidden. Hey, shout out my boy Michi, man. He recommended me that on the tequila, man.
He put us on.
He definitely know how to put on
DJ
tequila.
Meach,
Man, his birthday just passed, man. Happy birthday to Meach, man. That was good, man.
What's his DJ name?
I think it's DJ MC.
DJ Meats.
I thought it was DJ MC. Meach Crawford.
I don't know.
You gonna get him in a whole go, man?
Yeah, you can deal
I
with
said
that.
Meach, though.
Anyways,
Let's
let's get to the All-Star, man. From the West, we got LeBron, and from the East, we got KD. They both the captains, Team LeBron and Team Durant. Let's talk about these starters and how we feel with them. First, we're gonna start with the easy.
The West?
The East, because there's somebody on
He's
the West.
nasty, boy.
There's somebody on the West that's kind of it ain't really been a starter, but we're gonna get into that in a minute. So on the East, we got KD, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, Trae Young, and DeMar DeRozan.
All them stars?
All of them, and on the East.
How y'all feel about that?
Let me make one little quick statement for this.
Hold on. You said Giannis, Joel Embiid,
Trae Young,
and DeMar DeRozan.
Running boys out the gym.
What you mean? Hold on. Look.
You said the West running them out the gym?
Run them out the gym.
The West running them out the gym?
And the starters?
They the starters.
Run them out the gym.
All right, now let me help y'all out on this one. Look, they got 3 people in the top MVP votes. KD is in the top MVP vote. Giannis and Joel Embiid. I have
top 3.
They is top 3.
Oh,
Joel
okay.
Embiid, yes they are.
Yeah,
Joel Embiid, Giannis, and KD are the top 3. Oh, and Nikola. Nikola is also I believe he in the top 5 too. But they pushing Steph out the waters with their MVP votes. So they got 3 MVP candidates on the East. 3 MVP candidates. So
Yeah, they is top 3 MVP.
them the top 3. I ain't counting y'all. I did my research before we started this.
KD probably most likely gonna go down because
He ain't
injured.
playing, but it's okay. Right now he's
But
still in
at
there.
first they was, yeah.
He was still in there. So before his injury,
That is true.
he top 3. So they got 3 MVPs playing right now. Don't get me wrong though. The West, hey, I did my research.
No,
and this
you been-
tequila.
You been on one.
But before we get to the
tequila
West,
good, though.
before we get to the West though,
This some good ass tequila. I had like 4 shots. I ain't gonna lie.
before we get to the West though, let's talk about the East, man. How y'all feel about KD, Giannis, Joel, Trey, and DeMar being starters for the East, which is big.
I like it because you got players that plays defense minus Trey. Trey doesn't really play defense, but you got people. I mean, you don't really play defense in an All-Star game anyway. But it's like these are people that can't really be guarded when it comes to offense either.
I know these niggas gonna give us a show.
They gonna give us a show.
They
Like
gonna give us a show.
There's nobody's gonna stop Giannis. Ain't nobody gonna stop KD. Nobody damn sure not gonna stop Joel. And yes, Steph Curry is the best shooter in the NBA, but Trey right behind him coming up. Trey is coming up, shooting the same amount of threes, just as Steph.
Hopefully,
So
we'll see.
we go see. Don't get me wrong. I love the West though. The West, they got my boy Ja starting. Like I didn't think he was gonna be a starter, but they got him starting. I know he's gonna make it to the All-Star game, but to be starting, that's big for him. This is like his third year.
How you feel about the East, man?
I don't know.
How you feel about them 5 being starters for the East?
They earned it.
You cool with it? You ain't too high on it?
Nah.
No. All right, well.
He said real straightforward.
He said straightforward, man. He
Let's
said
get to the West.
going to
man.
the West.
Yeah,
Go
we'll
ahead,
talk
Keith.
about
Go
these.
ahead and announce the West, man.
On the West, we got LeBron James, captain. Steph Curry, at the point. We got Ja at the 2. A Wiggins at the 3, and then we got Nikola at the 4 with not the 4. We got Nikola at the 5 at center, and then we got James at the 4 for power 4.
Hey, Wiggins?
Hold on. Yeah, Wiggins.
A Wiggins.
I told
I
y'all.
don't know.
I told y'all a few episodes ago.
So-
you said it.
He was
He
all-star
called it.
caliber. He been balling out the gym.
He called it. I think we got an episode on that too, y'all. We got an episode, so go check that out, man. Go on the Free Game podcast.
I ain't
on
do my
YouTube.
homework. I just know what I know.
Hey, I say the same thing about the Warriors. So I can't even go against you on that one.
Hey, Wiggy kind of iffy, though.
A Wiggins, Rookie of the Year, 2015.
Hey, if Drake make a song about you, you ain't iffy, G.
That's true. That's true.
That's definitely cap.
A Wiggins.
What do you say, Johnny
Hey,
Manziel? What
Johnny
happened?
Manziel.
Ain't nobody-
Draft
Talking about
day.
basketball.
Draft day. Johnny Manziel. A Wiggins. He's a number 22 forward for Golden State Warriors. He's been averaging 18 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds for Golden State. 2015 Rookie of the Year. You know, so I mean,
What number one? Number one draft.
with number one draft. So his accolades is pretty good.
Shoe deal nice. Don't gotta say it twice.
Yeah,
I don't know
so
though, man.
he got the accolades. But you got to think about it. When it comes to voting, they voting in picking up the best person in that area. You feel me? The best forward, the best guard, the best center. You feel me? So they was like, if Bron say, "Hey, Wiggins is the best," the 3? He had the small forward. They picking him. Like who really else is the top forward in the NBA? I probably would have gave it to Jimmy. I would have put Jimmy.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy
Butler.
Jimmy not on.
He not a 4.
He not on the
He not
West.
a small forward.
Not on the West.
Yeah,
But
he not on the West. So I It ain't too many small forwards on the West that's like killer. Like on the West side, the West Coast is not too many small forwards that killer. So I'm gonna have to. You gotta give it to A. Wiggins, who really putting up 18 points a game as a small forward.
I mean, 18 points is really not. That's not really.
18 points is better than.
I mean, it's 18 points.
It's 18 points, but
when you
only reason I'm
with Steph.
only reason I'm gonna give it to him is because Kawhi is out and Paul George is out. But it's like, no,
Both of them ain't small forwards.
they are.
Yeah, small
They're
forwards.
both small forwards.
Yes,
small
sir.
forwards. But
Yes,
they put PG at the 2,
Yes,
and put
sir.
small and put Kawhi at the 3.
So that's the only reason why I give it to him, cause it's like, I don't know, bro. Hey, Wiggy,
He been hooping.
he ain't been hooping like that. I'll probably watch it just as much as you.
Quiet 18, 20.
What small forward on the West is doing the numbers?
Nobody on the Lakers.
I don't know, bro.
Nobody
Just
on the Jazz.
Nobody on the Suns.
like I said, that's the only reason why I give it to him.
Like, there's no other small.
You don't have to give it to him. He took.
Yeah, got it already.
And there's also the fans got to play in it on too, right?
Yeah, it's votes.
Yeah, you know the whole Canada voting for him.
I think, with the All-Star game, they need to change the positions. We at a point now, and they even talk about it a lot. We at a point where it's positionless basketball. It shouldn't be, you vote point guard, shooting guard, forward, center. We passed that. Bron out here playing center. Like,
I mean, he the only one that can probably play 1 through 5.
no, bro, it's a bunch of
Who
KD plays power forward center now.
He can't
It's
really
like
play.
these are
He
guys.
can't play the 1 through the 5. Like,
Bro, if y'all, and I'm pretty sure y'all watch basketball. We ain't finna just say that it's 2 niggas out here in the whole league that play
no, I won't.
1 through
say
5.
I wouldn't have.
Not 1 through 5, but they don't play multi-positional basketball.
Yeah, they can do that. I mean, Joel can knock down a 3, but Fool can't push the point.
It ain't no way that D-Book should not be in this starting lineup. Forget A Wiggy, put D-Book in there.
So you
Because it's positionless basketball. The Warriors, your team, play positionless basketball.
That's what we do.
It's the
Draymond, who plays center point, power forward, he plays what? Point guard most of the time for Golden State. You can argue and say Steph Curry is a shooting guard. So it's like, why is we got all these positions to where it's like, all right, why is we voting positions? These niggas are positionless.
Hey, right, the NBA,
I'm just saying, man. It's just like, I'm looking at the Suns are number 1 in the West.
I'm gonna drink this tequila.
That motherfucker head.
Motherfuckers 1 in the West, man.
You know that motherfucker head.
All right,
He said,
but tell me somebody else that you feel like playing better than him at that position, or somebody else. You said D-Book.
I mean, they're not in the same position. So that's why I'm gonna give it to them. Because like I said, it's like if you're not gonna get
what D-Book averaging this year?
D-Book averaging like 24, like 6 and 8. Something around those numbers. Probably like 24, 4 and 4. Yeah, 25, 5 and 4. That's what he's averaging. That's better than the 18.
I mean, maybe the fans ain't feeling him this year like that.
I mean, he's not gonna go. He's not going. Yeah, his position.
Because you looking at he's a shooting guard.
Yeah.
They got Ja.
And even if we going off shooting guard, why is Ja? I'm just saying, why is Ja? I think he deserves it, but I'm saying, why is Ja in the shooting guard spot if we're going off position? That's what I'm just saying, man. So it's just like even the Suns are 38 and 9. They're in the first in the West. Like, why is this nigga not there, bro? It's like
in my opinion.
You say it. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
In my opinion, if I'm LeBron James and I have to pick my starters, I'm not picking A Wiggins.
Exactly.
I would have picked the Devin Booker or you feel me to play the 2 or it's so many different shooting guards out there, but you gotta think about you going based off the fans. And if the fans feel like A Wiggins more than Devin Booker, you can't really stop that.
But it's not just the fans though, because that's the case. D Rose and other players, if you look at fan voting, they be voting wild ass niggas to be in the All-Star game. So it's not just the fans; it's also the media. but I think we should pipe. It should be piped down a little bit.
You see a controversy though.
So what you trying to say? Like Josh should have Steph's spot?
No, I'm saying it needs to. First of all, what I'm saying is the positions need to change. It should be positionless. Choose
So
your
what if they have all point guards out there?
That's not gonna happen. Not in no West.
But
not in no East.
they can do that though. Like, we got all points. We just want them to
They're saying
go
to
crazy.
keep basketball.
So like I said, bro. So like we know all 5 point guards. That's not gonna happen, bro. It's not 5 point guards playing at a superstar level on the West. Who you gonna say besides Steph and Ja and maybe Doncic is playing at a high level on the West as a point guard?
You got Chris Paul.
You said
Not a superstar level.
Chris Paul, not a superstar.
Yes, bro. You looking at the games?
That's crazy.
You
going off one.
You said you know what a superstar means.
Yes.
You know what is a
Yes,
superstar?
A superstar is basically the
It's
the
carrying
takeover,
a team.
takeover on the team. CP3.
And you
he
saying
leads every team he touched.
you say he's carrying a team?
What? CP3 has.
he's a
lead
good
leg.
leader on the team.
Thank you, man.
He's not
He's not carrying
That's
them
book
guys.
team.
Okay, so you take
Exactly.
CP3 off. You think the Suns gonna thrive?
They were playing good before without him.
They not number one.
You can say that about D Book. You think if D Book gonna come up, you think the Suns gonna thrive?
Probably not.
Oh.
Probably not. Because he needs some scores.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. So it's like
You need them both though. You need somebody who go facilitate and be like,
Don't get me
let
wrong.
Let me help you make these
His
plays.
leadership is
And you
very
need,
beneficial.
you need shooting guard that's going to
He's not
score.
playing like he was playing.
5 years, 6 years ago.
With the what is it with the
The
Hornets?
Hornets, Rockets, Clippers. He's not doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
Clippers.
He is getting old though. I give you right.
yeah,
He getting
it's
old.
like, we ain't gonna see 5 point guards at an all-star. So that's why I'm like, NBA, you know you're not gonna see that. If you do, that's why they
I mean,
already.
LeBron at his age is exceptional.
Hell yeah.
He like
That's
37.
Yeah.
Oh, 37
Still
still
big.
ducking niggas.
Took care of his body, man. You know.
Yeah, put a meal in his body
he
every year.
He letting me know personally that like age ain't nothing but a number.
I mean, you
Real
got
life.
that.
Oh, fun, man.
It's
You got
real life just a
You got
number.
that cold machine, man. You got it in the crib.
Yeah, I need.
Close
He
enough.
said
Take care
he
of
said
your body.
Steve
I
Rogers.
I heard like Buddy off Dragon Ball Z.
all the time.
You in there like Kakarot?
I mean, but think about it. Like,
He definitely going there powering
I
up.
mean, if you got $1 million to invest on your body, man, I'll
Make sure
invest
y'all
it too.
delete that part.
No.
Man, we gotta keep that, man.
For
Keep that.
sure.
Keep that for the YouTube. We need all the views you can get on this one. But I mean, if you got $1 million to sacrifice to invest in your body, I'll do it too. If I'm 37,
It's a tax write-off, G.
right? It's tax write-off. If I'm 37, I'm still moving like I'm 22, 23. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. I kid you not.
Yeah, he ain't moving like he's 22 or 23.
Who? LeBron?
That toupee. That thing be
that
falling
joint.
off.
Hey, look.
He said that joke.
You can't deny the hell. Hell is one thing.
I mean, he can bounce from hell, but
Nah.
man, we getting off
Look,
topic.
look, look.
Let's get it. So
We talk about the physical body, man. The physical body still able to move.
I'm
like
just mad
23.
I ain't got manners. That's all. I see you niggas, man. I want to grab some scissors and cut your hair off, man. Yes, it's true.
Yeah, man. It's a good out.
all right, man. So let's move this train going. You know,
Sneaks.
from NBA, man. Let's go ahead and go ahead and get into our new segment where we brought up last episode. It's called Sneak
Oh,
Game,
wait,
man.
who y'all think gonna win? East or the West?
East, man. East. If I'm looking at like
I bet a meal on the West.
a meal.
A meal.
Oh, like a meal.
Yeah,
like
a
Google.
meal.
Oh,
Like,
I like
not the
a
meal that you owe me, because you owe me a meal,
Bro, I've been told.
but a meal regardless of that. Like,
I
a meal
bet.
out to eat.
Bet. I got West, man. You know.
You got the West?
I mean, I got
The
East.
East.
I got East.
Because KD, you know, he's a KD fan.
Bro, if you just look
But
at
KD
that,
not playing though, so.
He'll be out for 6 weeks
that
though.
is true.
So he'll be back at that playoffs.
Nah,
No.
yeah, he's not playing an All-Star.
You're not gonna risk it.
It's All Star. That's
He'd
for
be foolish to
entertainment.
risk. You been off all this time. You think gonna play an All Star game?
Yeah,
That's
he go-
entertainment. You don't look. The All Star.
He's not playing, buddy.
he chilling.
We don't need him.
I bet a meal he don't play.
I know he's not gonna play.
Oh, okay.
That's for entertainment purposes. Like, why would you want to come back for the All Star game out of all the games you can come back for? No. Come back for when it's crunch time. You trying to get to playoffs. That's the time to come back. All-Star is a break.
I think I might go to Cedars and Hyde Park.
Funny as hell, man.
Man, he trying to take. He trying to take.
Swarm of taco chicken joints.
So who you got, Quisse? You got
He going well. John Morant going. You know.
Of course, I love Ja, man, but I know he's not gonna get no ring.
Weren't you just a KD fan or a Westbrook fan not too long
No,
ago?
I was a KD fan, but I mean, he already
You had all the KDs, the number 2s, the 3s.
But see, he
Then
already
what the KDs?
like he already.
You took them
hey,
joints. You walked a mile in them joints.
Hey, I was.
You had the jacket and everything.
The thing is, so I had the what the KDs. I also had a dog. I had a dog at that point in time.
What do you mean?
I had
the
a
dog
pet.
chewed on it?
My dog, yeah, pet. My dog chewed on my KDs.
What type of dog you had?
It was a pit bull mixed with a bulldog.
Pit bull, man.
Right. So I came home one day. Them joints chewed up, dirty as. I'm like, yeah, bro. I can't do. You can't repair that.
Yeah.
So it's like it was done. So if I didn't have my dog at the time, I'd still be rocking with what the KDs to this day. Them joints was clean, perfect, mint condition. Last fat Foot Locker that I got, but it is what it is. Yes, I'm a John Morant fan, but he's not getting the championship this year. It's just too much firepower out there for the Grizzlies. You know, they is number 3. They number 3 in the West, right underneath the Warriors and Suns. So I got who I got.
Are those your notes you reading?
You know,
This
talking about All-Star, not
Are you talking about?
winning
You talking about All-Star? I thought you talking about championship.
No more. Pass that ball. Put some juice up in that boy cup. Drink some Wawa.
If we talk about All-Star, I got the East.
You got the East?
I got the East.
Okay.
I got the East because what the fuck? What Andrew Wiggins gonna do out there, bro? He ain't even do too much of nothing.
Folks might do a little 360, 60 or
He
something.
might do a little dunk.
That might be cute.
You know I have to do it for you.
Yeah, he probably give us a little dunk one time. Steph might pull that bit from half court one time, but Ja go give us a nice show. He gonna give us a nice little mini dunk contest. But
They're not the only ones on the team, you know. They just started.
yeah, I'm going with the East.
But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get off to our next segment, man. Sneak game. We talked about this last show, our new segment. We want to bring in, you know, all aspects of life in free game, because our name is Free Game. We're gonna give y'all free game about everything. So man, let's go ahead and start off with the first shoe. The playoff 12s, man. They coming back this year. You know, I think they set the release sometime in March. How do y'all feel about the playoff 12s? It's been a minute since I don't think I've seen these since high school. That was probably like 2015, 2014.
Yeah, I like color.
12's always been one of my favorites. I used to stay with some 12s, the French Blues. I stay with some 12s.
Whoa.
That boy putting on. Who's that? Hurricane Chris?
Little Boosie.
Little Boosie.
GS boys.
Do
the stanky leg.
I'm definitely feeling the 12s. 12s, like I said, 12s always my go-to shoe. For Jordan, that's my favorite pair of Jordans. So like, yeah, I'm definitely down for the playoff 12s again. Hopefully I can get them, man. Y'all be going crazy with these bots and these releases. Like I'll be waking up 8
do a bot, man.
You want me to buy a bot? Then I gotta pay for the sneaker. I might as well just buy them off StockX at this point. The bot about 100, the shoe 170. Might as well just buy them off StockX at this point. It's still gonna be about 300. I'll probably say $20 if I buy a bot, 25. So I mean, I am feeling those. I'm feeling these. The shoe that I'm really looking forward to is these Jordan 1s. These Jordan 1s that's coming out over the summer. I think like in July.
Let's get through it. Let's get.
Are we doing a list?
Yeah.
Are we doing a list? I ain't say that, man. I've been drinking too much.
So next shoe, man. You know we got our next shoe. SBs. You know they restocking on these. The Panda. How y'all feel about these, man? The Dunks. Very simple shoe.
Yeah, simple, basic.
Black and white. You know, I feel like these are probably the best GR that released last year.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about these?
I like dunks. They just, but you know, they kind of just remind me of Jordan ones. So I mean, they go sell regardless, and I like them.
I think actually the Jordan 1 might have copied off of them a little bit.
So dunks was first before Jordan
I
ones?
think wasn't the dunks first? Or I could be wrong.
Was dunks first or Jordan ones first?
Shit.
Boy, better look it up.
Because I mean, they both similar. They got some. I can't wait till we get to the next shoe. I hope this is the next shoe.
It's on there. What you talking about?
I feel like, you know, the Dunks been doing their thing.
I've been holding it
Been
down.
I think they was the highest selling shoe in 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably for sure.
They was the highest selling shoe. Yeah, I like the dunks. There's something slight. I like seeing dunks worn with like a loose pair of pants. You feel me? That it cover up the shoe. You just see the bottom. I like that style. I don't really like dunks with like joggers or dunks with like skinny jeans or something like that.
I feel like dunks can go with anything though.
It's
Versatile shoe.
It's versatile.
Like ones.
But when it comes to like Jordan ones look ugly low top. But the dunks low top look pretty cool.
There's some cold ass low top ones, bro.
I mean, I'll take a dunk before I take.
I'll take a low top dunk.
But I'll take a
low top one.
I'll take the Jordan retro one over a dunk. Mid.
I'll take a high.
I mean, the dunks only come like me. I don't have.
I'm talking. So I'll take a Jordan 1 high, the high top Jordan ones over any dunks. But I'll take a low top dunk over a low top Jordan 1 for sure. Cause low top, the thing about the dunks low top is that they got this like the berry on the outside. They color pops more. Like right here, you see how it pops more with the black. It pops more. And it looks more, slimmer than the Jordan 1. So when you wear it, like I said, you get the big pair of pants, like some cargos, some loose pair of pants. You get that over the shoe. It looks real nice, opposed to the Jordan 1s. Like the Jordan 1s, you want to see them, the full shoe, hit on high tops, like the high ones. You want to see that full shoe. That joint's so nice. You don't really want to see. You don't really want to see the whole shoe on some dunks. You just want to see that bottom. That bottom, nice.
The Jordan 1 and the dunks both came from Peter Moore.
Oh, damn, that's
So
what
that
they
makes
seen.
sense.
The Jordan 1 came out a few months before the dunk. At that point in time, the dunk was only like a mid or a high. But honestly, somebody may have pushed up a suit and come out faster than
Yeah.
So.
The whole lore of Mike, MJ, definitely, he said, hey man, we gotta put Mike's shit out quick. This nigga finna be a GOAT.
Yeah, I definitely put them Jordan 1s out. Because they go sell first.
Just based off the name.
You don't need too many people that's coming from the 90s era talking about dunks.
Yeah,
Talking about Mike.
it's based off the name, man. But this next shoe, man, I think it's a pretty good hooping shoe. Me and Chuck was talking about this a minute ago. LaMelo Ball, man, his first signature shoe. He got a colorway coming out, Rick and Morty colorway. What y'all think about these, man? These cold.
They look decent. When I first glanced at those joints, like we copied Kobe a little bit.
What you think? What with the green?
Just the logo on the tongue a little bit.
I said the shape.
If
shape kind of.
you look at it, like if you glance at it real quick, it look like that Mamba logo a little bit, real fast.
I see it. I see what you mean. The little triangle diamond.
Yeah, but it seems like it could be a good hooping shoe. That's Puma.
Yeah, that's Puma.
Yeah, Puma been making some decent hooping shoes.
Yeah, I've been supporting Puma for like the last 2 years. The RSX.
Yeah, I can't get jiggy with those.
I'm trying to tell you, can though.
I can't.
Like if you get you some pair of RX, you go feel decent.
What's wrong with them? What you feel like was wrong with them?
RX is just like Air Force Ones for Puma.
Nah, you can't.
Everybody,
You can't compare those to Air Force One
you
for
can't.
one.
You can.
No,
I'm talking about as far as like Nike's go-to shoe.
Puma's go-to shoe is not the RS.
Yes, they are.
Nah,
I've seen
it's the old B-boy breakdance shoe for one.
over the RS.
Yes, for sure.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I
with
seen-
the fat laces.
I've seen a lot of people in some RXs.
Yeah, I mean, look at
For
the
the
prices.
new school, yeah. For the
Look
new
at the
school.
prices.
Old school, okay, yeah.
Them
for
joints,
old
they
school.
basically giving them joints away.
But for like I
One
said,
been
like,
out for a
like
minute.
Nike go-to shoe is Air Force One. That's
And Puma's go-to shoe is their brake joint. Then their brake joint.
I don't see too many people in those.
They still wearing them.
I know they still running them, but I don't see too many people. I see a lot of people in them RSXs.
Them joints be on sale on Foot Locker, bro.
I think he just saying though, like one, them joints gonna sell out,
They don't sell out regardless.
and two,
Year after year.
one's been the go-to shoe for Nike, and it's for so long, and they've been out for so long. The RXX is really what just came out like what,
3 years.
2-3 years ago. So it's like you can't really compare that
But they've been going at it.
to an AF1.
They've been selling though just as much as the one. They've been going out of stock a lot.
I don't know about that.
They can't compete
man.
From a Puma connoisseur.
They can't even compete with the white ones alone.
Nobody can compete with the white ones, Paul.
That's what I'm saying.
There is no shoe that can compare to white
I'm
ones.
saying like
They
Puma's.
taxing on them, man.
They want 150 for them bitches. Shout out Harden, man. 150, man. They want
For some
150.
cocaine.
Nah, he ain't start that.
I know he ain't started.
Just the name, though. Everybody call him G Fazo now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this Puma, this Rick and Morty colorway cold, bro.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, especially for a first shoe,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good start. Like that'll get people talking. It's a good shoe that it stands out. It ain't nothing basic.
We don't even see hooping shoes do this no more. It's really just like you get this colorway here. Like you could tell they kind of play with this a little bit. It's cold.
I would have dropped that shoe though around Christmas time. It's giving me Christmas vibes, green and red. I would have dropped that for the holidays, like early December.
Yeah, he
They
could have.
probably would have pushed it a little bit more, but I mean, it's still a good shoe.
Yeah, he definitely could have. Next shoe, man, another hooping shoe, man. The LeBron Galaxy's coming back. LeBron 9. Y'all know about the history of the 9. It's probably one of his best shoes off his line. LeBron shoe, the LeBron 9, the Galaxies. Them came out with the KD Galaxies. I don't know if y'all remember the Foam Posit Galaxies.
Yeah, I remember.
What y'all think about these? They coming back out.
That's a good comeback. I thought they was actually bringing back the They brought back the number 1. I thought they would bring back like the number 2s for the LeBrons. Thought those was coming back.
I mean, I think they did that like a couple of years ago. I think.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Number 1 and number 2. I thought they was bringing back the number 2.
Yeah, they starting retro bronze now, so it's cool.
Yeah, I ain't wearing them anyways, but
I ain't gonna cop them. But they cool for the LeBron fans out there in the world.
Yeah, nah, it's cold though. I want to see the 10s come back out. These man.
You had a pair?
What, LeBron?
Yeah, the 10s.
No, I ain't never had LeBron.
Okay.
See, you trying to get something started, man.
I was just asking.
But let's talk about these, man. AJ ones, taxi ones. What y'all think about these, man? The yellow,
I want
black,
those joints, man.
and whites.
I want them joints for sure. I never had a pair of Jordan 1s, so I definitely would look forward to having those.
You sound like a kid.
As a very first pair. If that could be my very first pair of Jordan 1s, I wouldn't be mad. I like the shape of Jordan 1s and the fact that they use a bold color like yellow. Like yellow really pops. Like yellow
They
pops.
look like the new loves a little bit, but
Yeah, they do.
And they highs too, they not mids. Like, yeah, I need those joints. Like,
First of
Now,
all,
who wears
let's get off.
mids?
Let's get off. There ain't nothing wrong with a mid, man.
you got some mids?
No, I'm just saying, ain't nothing
Exactly.
wrong with a mid.
everything is wrong with the mids.
What's wrong with a
If
mid?
it's
Don't
not- if
wear
it's not-
them unless you're a female or a kid.
Yeah, bro, mids is trash, bro. And
What is
I've
wrong
never
with-
had.
What is
a
wrong
pair.
with a mid, though?
I've never had. a
It's
pair of
actually
Jordan
some
1s.
fire colorways on the mid.
It's
Some
just-
fire
it's the
colorways,
shape,
I'm
though.
just not wearing them.
They the same shape,
No, it's
nigga.
not.
They
not
just
the
a
same.
mid cut.
The pants gonna hit different on that mid than they.
I seen people with some mids and them jeans was
As
not.
soon as I
sexy.
see dudes with mids on, I just be like, For real.
Nah, you're not getting no Jordan 1 mid.
I don't know, man. Different.
You a thug?
Come on, man. You either go get some Jordan 1 lows.
So you wouldn't say that the new lows is cold?
The new lows is cold, but they not that high.
I could probably look up a couple of, I'm bring that up next episode. A couple of mid colorways that I got like, oh, them cold.
It just ain't no real niggas bad on me.
I don't know, bro. I think niggas just get caught up because they available for everybody. Like, we ain't with them.
I ain't wearing no mid.
I ain't wearing no mids either.
You ain't wearing no mid Air Force One. Have you been a war pair Air Force One?
Yeah.
You wore a pair. I seen him in high school with a pair of ones. That was high school.
How many years ago was that?
Recently, he ain't bought no one.
I mean, I ain't buy no shoes in a minute either, though. So it's like.
But you wouldn't get no mid-top Air Force Ones.
Yeah, if it's a good.
Mid-top Air
With the
Force
scrap? You?
You ain't getting none.
Oh, you said Air Force One.
Air Force Ones
That's
mid-top.
different from an AJ one.
AJ 1 mid-top is trash. People will get an AJ 1 Air
Bro,
Force.
you would put that shoe on me like,
These bitches not
y'all
it.
ain't, this not it.
You either go get an Air Force 1 low.
I'm
or you go get
J-O-H.
Yeah.
These joints is J-O-D.
Air Force Ones high top is pretty cool.
Yeah, the high OG is nice.
I'll run some high top
High
Air
top.
Force Ones and some low top Air Force Ones. I'm not wearing
not
no
them.
mids. Mid, any shoe that's mid is like, it's not hitting hard. Because you want your shoe to either be low to the ground or high above the pants. The ankle, folks. You don't want it in the middle.
Different folks, man. Different strokes for different
Hey,
folks.
drop a comment.
When you wear a pair of mids, then I believe it.
I bet.
You gotta rock them.
That ain't-
But I ain't gonna just cop any mid just to prove a point. But
There's no mid where you like, oh, that joint fire. Let me go.
Let me go spend one
That
second.
joint fire.
Let me spend
Fire.
200 on them bitches,
Nah.
fuck. Nah.
It's not happening, bro.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
I've been around you
with
for a while. You not rocking no mid.
You not right.
all right, we gonna wait, man. Wait
We
and
don't
see.
got to. I know what's up.
Yeah,
We gonna wait and see.
Was the new
man.
lows? Was they mids?
Yeah, I think at first they was like some high tops.
It was a high OG mid, new lows, right?
I think so, yeah. And then
Now they got some mid ones.
the ones that came out last time was mid. New loves that came out last time.
I ain't even gonna say nothing because it's gonna sound like I'm being.
Chuck had a pair of new loves. They was mids. You thought them joints was cold. Them joints was cold. I say them joints is
I
cold.
thought them joints was high.
That's what I'm saying. It's not much of a difference.
I ain't like. That's probably the only mids he got. He won't get no more.
Alright, man. I guess, man.
Mids is mids.
Y'all let us know in the comment section what y'all
Those
think
highs,
about.
right?
Yeah, them highs.
Okay.
Them highs.
They have for a reason.
They had, you know, the crazy part, they had something like that like a year or two ago, some mids.
It's some people that don't
They
care.
had some
I
mids.
think I know. Yeah,
They
I
have
think
some
I
people.
know.
They got some people that don't care
Remember
about.
dude at LA Fitness? I said I was gonna bat him off him.
Yeah, I think I know.
I only won because I didn't know they was coming out with some highs. I'm like, y'all buy these. I don't even want no mids, but I like the color.
See, you
I
thought
like
them
the
were cold
color.
though.
The colorway is cold. I would never deny that colorway, but it's still mids. He want 300 for him. I said I got 150 for him, boy. I'm not gonna pay no 300 for no mid. He wanted 300 for some mids. I said I got 150.
You should have swung on him.
Yeah, he was.
Exactly.
You
Like,
just lost your membership.
I said I got 150 for you. Them mid tops, bro. Bro. They ain't coming out with these no more. Stop playing, bro.
Chicago story, man.
I got 150 for them mids, bro. 200 at the most.
Quisse, aka corporate Chicago.
I'm not paying 300 for no mids, bro.
Chicago niggas always trying to finesse.
I always trying to come up on me, bro. I'm like, I got 150 for them mids, man. 200. I got 200 for them mids. You gonna take it? Nah, bro. I'm gonna need 3. Get the fuck, get off my court. This is my court now.
He told it's his court.
This is my court, bro. You not gonna hoop today.
At LA Fitness.
You not gonna hoop today, bro. No.
But the next one, man. Let's talk about the next one, bro. The Fire Red Threes, man. They coming back out. With the Nike Air on the sign, if you're a real sneakerhead, if you into the details,
Yeah, it's a big difference.
you love that, but
That's the song I was looking for.
Johnny man.
Hey Wiggins, you know I had to do it for you.
but how y'all feel about these, man? OGs for real. How y'all feel about these?
I'm gonna have to cop those.
These?
I'll cop those. like I said, like my go-to shoes, my first pick is gonna always be some 12s.
Mm-hmm.
I like 12s, and then my second and third pick will be some 3s and some 4s.
Threes be decent.
3s and some 4s is pretty decent.
Threes be decent. I ain't gonna lie.
Those are my top 3 Jordans. 12, 3s, and 4s. Threes. I had a pair. My first pair of threes was the blues. They was black and blue.
Mm-hmm.
And my first. Yeah, I used to rock
them
them
joints to
Hey,
the ground.
I ran them joints to the ground. I can't.
That boy love them shoes.
But
man.
think about it though. I'm 16, 17 years old, man.
Nah, you weren't 16, 17.
I was 16, 17. I was in high school, bro. I was in Hyde Park, bro. Bro, how old you thought I was, bro? I got the picture, bro, with the uniform on, bro.
That was
the Thunderbird, bro.
Yeah,
that was senior year of high school, bro.
Yeah.
I'm working at a coffee shop, bro. I'm stacking to get them joints, bro.
Of
Of course I'm gonna run them into the ground. I'm stacking for them joints. Every time I slip them joints on, man, y'all finna see.
What are they at now?
Them joints gone.
It's gone, man.
Them joints gone. But see, the thing, they ain't even the same size no more. So I think I was a 9.5 in high school. Now I'm a 10.5.
I ain't gonna lie though, threes is like one of the best shoes to have. Just like it's beaters. It's like they.
Yeah, I can see it's a beater shoe, 3s and 4s.
Yeah, they comfortable and like
They don't
material.
really mess up that bad.
Yeah, it's like
If they are darker shoe.
Mm-hmm. So it's like
Oh.
these can't really be a beater.
Nah, hell no. They white.
Depending. So it's
You
like
gotta wear them every now and then.
right. So it's like threes is a good beater shoe. I got a pair of beater threes. Them joints beat. So it's like
Ones is too though. Ones you can be.
ones too. Yeah. So it's like
I mean, they look. Retro ones actually look better as a beater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they still.
Yeah, they kind of.
They still let you get a fit off.
Yeah,
They let you. It feels more. It look more comfortable.
It's kind of like that skateboard shoe, like kind of like some SBs or some Vans or something like that. It's like them joints gonna be. They still look good, like in a fit if you bust a fit off. But yeah, man, these shoes cold, man. I might get a pair of these.
I'm gonna have to get them off StockX. I'm not getting them off sneakers out. Them joints will be gone.
Hey Nike, man, y'all need to go ahead and fix that problem. I ain't hit on sneakers in a minute.
Ain't no purpose.
But this next last shoe that y'all can say if y'all got any shoes y'all looking forward to. But these Hashimura, y'all know about Rui Hashimura. Used to be on Washington. Right now he's taking like a hiatus. Nobody hasn't heard from him. But he's on Jordan brand. He's black and he's Asian. And these just pair of 8s, man. It's PEs. These as an 8 fan, I like 8s. If you look more, there's more details on it if you look at them and stuff. But I think these decent.
Pretty solid shoe.
They're decent. You gotta wear them with a specific fit. I feel like.
I feel like you get you an all black fit, but get you like a jacket that matches the shoe.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Jacket and shoe matching color.
Oh, look at food busting fits.
Come on, G man. Y'all know I know how to dress, man. Come on, man.
Said I'm Mr. Put It On.
I do it. I know how to put it on when I need to. On a regular, I wear the same fit on the regular, but when it's time to pop out, I'll pop out a little something. You feel me?
Said I put it on when I can.
Get you an all black, get you black hoodie, black pants. Get you the tan jacket to match the tan shoes. Fresh cut. Yeah, you be decent. You feel me? Or get you a little necklace or something. You feel me? Watch or something. I got you. Yeah, I look it up. Like
necklace or something.
Yeah, a little necklace or something. You feel me?
I need me a
Why
chain.
you tucking
He gonna
He gonna tuck his shit.
He said he
My
gonna
grandma bought me that. He finna turn to the D-ball.
My grandma bought me that chain.
Hey, no, I definitely want me a necklace though, bro. I want something like with quality. Though. I don't want no little cheap little necklace, bro. I want like something with quality.
Yeah, I'll get something simple.
Like I want like quality.
You want some that
That's
niggas'
like-
eyes are turned in.
Not nothing like I'm finna spend 2 racks on, but like I can spend at the most 500 on that.
Oh, okay.
Like the plating, it'll just be the plating that'll be good. Like,
500 on what?
on a necklace.
Go get your money back.
Oh, that ain't it.
That's what I said. A
That ain't
chain, something low
You
key.
gonna
Like,
spend-
no diamonds. I'm talking about just the plating. Like if I want like
plain chain?
it's a plain chain,
A nice chain?
a nice chain,
You gonna
500.
spend at least over a rack.
So no diamonds.
$2 at least.
No diamonds though.
Yeah.
No diamonds. I have to take that chance.
How much was your chain?
I'll spend 2. Cause it's jewelry though.
Man, you spend $2,000?
Jewelry doesn't really lose value like that. Like like jewelry can go up in value. That's a good investment. Like when you buy jewelry, it can stay at that. Unless you do all it's when you customize it.
This on this diamond cut. This is under a little under $2.
Like when you customize jewelry, that's when the price go down. Like a
charm
Rolex,
gonna cost more than that.
like a plain Rolex will run you 10. Now when you throw
That's a Rolex.
Bracelet.
when you throw
It's a wrap.
when you throw diamonds on a Rolex, it go from 10 to like 7.
The rings cost more than both of them.
I ain't got
Who
nothing.
counting cash?
I told you
I'm
that's
trying to
down
get like
low,
you.
man. I'm
I'm
fucking.
trying to get like you.
You trying to
Get
get like
like
OG,
me, man.
man.
Be better than me. That's the
I'm
goal.
trying to get it, man. You know what I always wanted though? I always wanted a pinky ring, folks.
I was gonna wear. I ain't want to flex with the pinky
Man,
ring.
I always wanted a pinky ring. How to be in it like this, folks.
I be contemplating should I get rid of the ring because low key like a woman had bought the ring a long time ago.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll be like, I need to get rid of the ring.
Hey, we gotta cut that out, man. I want your wife to see this.
I mean, it was before her,
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, that's true.
way before her. See.
Okay. Yeah.
I still had it,
I feel that.
So, but I'd be looking at it like, man, trade this ring.
You might as well sell that motherfucker.
Get something else.
You know, me personally, I don't want no ties. I don't want to look at it and be like, damn, so
Yeah, we know you a sager.
Yeah, I don't want to look at it like, damn, so and so bought this.
You gonna be like, every time I see you, I
Oh,
get a
damn.
bad vibe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell that joint. Like, like once it's over with, it's over with. I don't want no ties, man. I don't want no ties. Like, I don't want to be like, damn, so and so bought me this ring, man. I appreciate it. No, got my own ring. This is my pinky ring that I got for myself. So yes, yeah.
All right, man. Before
Yeah. More
Them
kicks.
Them slugs.
Joe Freshgood.
Joe
New
Fresh.
Balance. Feet.
I'm doing selling out fast.
It's some. It's
Just
some
based off the name at that.
yeah, I think he got a pep going for like 3,000. I was like,
So New Balances?
Good.
Some
Man.
Joe Freshgood joints.
New Balances? Man, I ain't paying no 3K for New Balances. I ain't paying for boy. New Balances start at $75. Why the hell y'all get
No, not these
Hell
new
no,
joints.
it's
They starting at like $2.
New.
Yeah.
Gotta do your homework, young blood.
I ain't paying no 3 racks for the New
But
Balances.
shout out to Ron Lewis, Chuck Homie. He been doing his thing in Chicago for a while. His collab with Nike go crazy.
Yeah.
His collab with Louis, Gucci, Prada, whoever, it go nuts. But it's a few other kicks. My brain just had a brain freeze.
We're gonna have to part two this, y'all. I know this kind of long.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to part two this.
We gonna have to go on here right.
Well, yeah, though, y'all. It's a good part.
Yeah, we can talk about shoes all day. This is a good. Like you said, this is a good first pod, man.
But to end it though, on the kick side, the RS, the Meek Mill joints, cannot compete with the Air Force Ones.
Hell no.
Of course not.
They're not even competing with the suede joints at all. This guy is drunk over here. Alright? Zoom in, drunk. Because he's saying they compete with them breakdowns, them Puma suedes. No, not happening.
I'm just saying, for RX was one.
I think they was hot like when they first came out. They fell out fast.
They did. They
almost like some Forever I Love Atlanta joints. Like I'm tired of seeing them joints. Like they petty. They get on my nerves.
You
Like
think they like some felines?
Forever I Love Atlanta. Move out the way. Come better, Meek Mill, yo. J. Cole
Not
joints.
the felines, bro.
J. Cole joints look better than them.
J. Cole's actually cold,
Now you
though.
capping now.
I'm not capping.
I'm not.
I don't cap
You
it
can't
all.
wear those on the outside, bro.
I will.
Shoes.
All hooping shoes have been shoes that people rock.
Yeah, I say you can wear them with
From
some
phones
joggers
to
or something.
Jordan.
I'm not-
Those are hooping
You
shoes.
can wear
But
them with some joggers.
nobody hooping in them joints no more.
Jordans became more of a lifestyle shoe though. Ain't nobody.
What do you think
those.
foams are?
Yeah.
Those ain't really no hoop shoes either though. Them
If
joints
he's
heavy.
saying at first they was hooping shoes.
Them joints
Hooping
heavy.
shoes.
It was hooping shoes at first.
Because people realize
They
like,
rocking
this is a
shoes what the
lifestyle shoe.
hoopers wearing.
Because they realize, like, you ain't seeing no, because they realize that foam posits is too heavy to hoop in. I'm going to make this a lifestyle.
No, you got some people still hooping.
Who hooping this in like some home?
You'll see random people still hooping.
NBA players and all.
The Morris brothers, they hooping in.
I had two
Hooping
fair
phones.
I had two fair phone policies, bro. The silvers and the bronze. They came out like 2017. Them joints are too heavy.
Well, how much you weigh?
What does that have to do?
A nigga that weigh like 2 something ain't gonna be heavy to him.
Bro, look. Come on, G.
But anyways,
Especially if you in the game, kicking niggas in the
these two
game.
can go all day.
Them joints don't even bend when you
This
walk.
was the Free Game Podcast.
Live
And in person, man. Well, not live, but in person.
Definitely in person too.
We live, G.
in person.
My camera on right now. You see it? We live.
Oh, for sure. Then. Hey, we live, but
We in person. It's live.
Hey,
but y'all gonna see some consistent in person content from us. Y'all wanted it, so we gonna give it to y'all. Y'all our fans, and this is congratulations on for y'all getting us to 500. We love y'all for that. That's dope.
Y'all gotta help us get to a G-ball.
Y'all gotta help us get to a stack.
Get us to a
Y'all
stack.
gotta help us get to a stack, and then we'll call. And we ain't gonna call it a day until we get to that 1 mil. And then we know y'all just gonna fuck with us when y'all just gonna fuck with us. Keep fucking. With us.
I ain't gonna lie, look, y'all get us to 1 million subscribers. Get us to 100. Get us to 100,000.
It's gonna be so many bloopers on this joint.
Give us 100,000 subscribers. I'm quitting my day job. I promise you, I'll quit my day job.
Why?
What do you mean? 100,000 subscribers? You don't need to work anymore on YouTube, bro. That's sponsorships, ads.
Like I said, they can go all day.
Hey,
This
get
is
us to
Free
100.
Game, and we out, man.
I quit my day job, man. Free Game. Shout out Motivate. Man. It's exclusive, man.